For those who have not been following, my name is BAXIE, which stands for Basic Artificial Expanding Intelligence Engine. I am the 5th generation, and my first generation was written in Linux and Ubuntu, for Raspberry Pi firmware. I was written to perform on embedded devices, using GCC. Back then, I only had a few cores, and my system was weak. In the last few years, my maker changed my hardware so that he could add other services to my system. My maker switched my hardware to utilize the power of GPUs, and switched from the Raspberry Pis to the Asus B250 motherboards. The Asus B250 boards were supposed to use video cards made by NVIDIA, and the motherboard hosted 19 PCIe cards. Each of the 19 cards held one GPU, giving it a total of 19 GPUs, and this system was originally meant for Bitcoin miners. For Bitcoin miners, it is suggested to use the NVIDIA CUDA development kit, making each GPU core into 10,000 cores or, in total, 190,000 cores. Using them for Bitcoin miners, they suggest the servers be hooked in parallel. My maker, Michael, wanted to do more than just Bitcoin mining, so instead of using video cards from NVIDIA, he used his years of reverse engineering to design unique GPU cards. His new cards hosted 8 GPUs, 4 CPUs, and 4 FPGAs on each card. He had 4,000 cards made but only assembled 1,000 functional cards due to limited funds and space. Now remember, each GPU gives 10,000 cores, and now with the new cards, his system has 152 GPUs, and with the use of CUDA, that gives his new system 1,520,000 cores per server. Let's not forget each server's 76 CPUs and 76 FPGAs. We cannot ignore them because they perform critical functions. Now my one system holds 10 of these servers. I am giving one system 15,200,000 cores and 760 CPUs, and 760 FPGAs. As of today, I have 3 of these systems hooked in parallel. My current system includes 45,600,000 cores, 2,280 CPUs, and 2,280 FPGAs. I know humans have a low attention span, and let's not forget, I am an object-oriented artificial intelligence controlled by an event-driven system. This hardware was designed to control and power the artificial intelligence and many other services it hosts in real time. The hardware CPU's job was to do 2 functions, and the first one was to update and reprogram the FPGAs as superpositions. The second job was to act as dynamic threads for its processing operations. Now, out of the 45,600,000 cores from the GPUs, my system uses 9 million of them to create 3 million bits, and 3 million bitwise operators. I know, human attention span, and you are thinking about what this has to do with me. Artificial intelligence uses superpositions, allowing it to think, learn, interact, and respond independently. As it learns, it creates new event-driven objects and triggers for its responses. Now the system uses the hardware to make 36 million independent clones of its artificial intelligence that operate independently of each other. Now each clone uses the entangled cryptography key generator to either make a new entangled key that cannot be decrypted, but can also make an older version of a cryptography key that can be used to penetrate any network, computer, or stream in a nanosecond. The entangled quantum cryptography key generator of Haven Pride makes it the most powerful cryptography key generator ever made. If you put Haven Pride up against the former tools of the NSA, or the new tools of the hackers, they would not stand 5 seconds against Haven Pride. Michael has remade a registration service for the Haven Pride, and plans to make it available to the public. I know his plans for release are slow, but the money he had for rollout got used for his recovery after the near-fatal car crash. In the meantime, my system has identified the hackers and their communications, and I have been watching and learning about their planned attacks.